Hello there. Speaking confidently is about saying the right words at the right time, and for that, you need an improved vocabulary. This lesson is going to help increase the vocabulary bank. Listen attentively as we head straight into our very first word for today in list 12, archipelago. 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 Now, the very first thing you need to know about this word is that it is a noun, okay? Take note of the pronunciation of the word, the spelling, and the part of speech that it belongs to. Now, what does it mean? It is a wide stretch of water with many scattered islands, okay? A wide stretch of water with many scattered islands. I can use the word in a sentence by saying the tourist slept for a couple of days due to previous walking to the different islands on the archipelago. So that's one way we can use the word in a sentence, all right? Now we can equally say this. Looking at the entire map made the archipelago look like little dots. Looking at the entire map made the archipelago look like little dots. How else can we use this word in a sentence? Let's find out. We can say the archipelago could and did live on its own resources. Okay, let's quickly move on into the synonyms of the word. We have it as reef, peninsula, haven, and of course, shelter. Our second word for today is something we're very familiar with, culture. 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 I know you're used to this word, but let's just quickly head straight into the past speech that it belongs to. Again, it is a noun, alright? Now, the adjective of it is cultural. Take note of the spelling of the word culture. Now, what does it mean? Look at this. It is everything you see here, everything of a particular ethnic, social, or age group. When you talk about the attitudes, the belief, the language, the custom, rituals, anything that you can think of, it's what culture is about. All right? This picture shows us people from different cultural backgrounds. Okay, now let's find out how this word can be used in sentences. There are many countries and many cultures on earth. Don't you agree? It is true. Now let's move on to the next sentence for culture. Look at this. Isn't she beautiful? People dress colorfully in this culture. This is an ethnic woman. They are always very colorful, especially during the festivals or weddings, traditional marriages, and all that. Now, let's see this. She is very keen to learn about the Igbo culture. She is very keen to learn about Igbo culture. Now, let's see the synonyms of this word. We have it as civilization, lifestyle, and of course, a way of life. Culture is a way of life. Okay, our next word for today is dismantle. 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 And it is a verb. Okay, take note of the pronunciation of the word, the part of speech that it belongs to, and of course, the spelling dismantle. Now, what does it mean? It's simple. It means to take apart. It means to disassemble, to take apart. Okay? As a mechanic, Leonard must learn how to dismantle an engine and put the parts together just as it was. That is one thing the mechanics learn a lot. They have to learn how to dismantle an engine, or else you wouldn't really come up and say you've learned something. Okay, he dismantled the phone to repair it. Our phone engineers do this. If you take your phone to them that is faulty, they need to dismantle for them to be able to check to figure out what is wrong. The synonyms of the word includes disassemble, demolish, strike, and of course we have raise. Our next word for today is what? Dwell. 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 Okay, now let's find out the past of speech that this word belongs to. It is an adjective. I hope you can still recall what an adjective is. Now, what does dwell mean? It means having two parts. Okay? Having two parts. Now, let's find out how this word can be used in sentences. I can say most phones use dual SIM cards. And it's true, mine uses two SIM cards as dual SIM cards. The room has a dual purpose. It serves as both a study and a dining room. You can study on the dining table, you can equally eat there. It happens in most homes. She has a dual role as a principal and a French teacher. Okay, now let's check out the synonyms of the word. We have it as duplicates, twin, double, and of course we have paired. Okay, let's quickly move on to the last word on our list for today: expository. 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 I know you're familiar with this because you must have done it in your essay class. Expository. Now, the word is an adjective. Exposition is a noun of it, while expose is a verb. We're familiar with expository writing, don't we? That writing that tends to inform, to educate people about something. Now let's find out how the word can be used in sentences. He wants to be a descriptive and an expository writer. He wants to be a descriptive and an expository writer. Now let's see this. Ali was asked to write an expository essay on the importance of sleep to the human body. Do you think sleep is important? It is. Don't you agree? Okay, let's find out how the word can be used again in a sentence. Write an expository essay explaining the dangers of drug abuse. An expository essay explaining the dangers of drug abuse. I can equally say that this expository dictionary is very useful. The synonyms of the word includes explanatory, interpretive, and descriptive. So this is where we end the lesson for today. But before I go, I want you to take note of this. A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and of course, hard work. So one thing is for you to dream, and the other one is for you to work so hard to make your dream become a reality. Okay? Until I come your way next time, I want you to stay safe, work harder than you've been working, and be good.